It's funny, bro. Why do you buy it? You got a bid on it? I want to make a Home Alone game. You're home alone. You got two bad guys trying to break in your house. You gotta defend them. That'd be sick. Home Alone, the Christmas movie. Kevin. It's one of my favorite movies, but I think that'd be a good game. Foot loving guy. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Kiss, 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 kiss a man. Don't give it to me. You give it to me. She hating on me, hating on me.
That is not yours.
Come on. Not leaving my shack. I shaved everything off. I probably should have waited for the save instead of her. That's unfortunate. loving guy, man. These names are funny, especially on Steam. The fact that you can change your name. On console, I think you can change your name, but you need it costs, right? After you're like your second time or something. Should have took a hit for him. I just wasn't. I was texting. Should have tried to help out best I can. I mean, I haven't been hooked yet. I mean, I kind of just. If I wasn't texting, I would have tried to take it down for him. He just won't chase me. be going to get all my teeth done. Hopefully next week. Had a real bad accident and messed up teeth. It's painful too. I got a real bad accident and a real bad infection, and I lost some teeth in the side. Unfortunately, it's what it is, man. Look, I'm alive, okay? I don't care. Losing teeth is one thing, but when you're in a bad accident or whatever, I would rather lose teeth any day of the week than lose my life. So, it is what it is at that point. I am not mad. Yeah, I won't ever have my teeth again, but that's fine. There's actually a medicine I heard in China. They've been doing some experiments. Somebody figured out a medicine how to grow your teeth back. If that's real, like if that's actually a legit FDA thing, dude, that's a game changer for a lot of people. Because I hate when people think because you don't have all your teeth or whatever, or you have bad teeth, it automatically means you're a druggie. You think he just leaves? I don't think he does. He ain't coming back. He's leaving. Now look, he's debating. He's thinking right now. Do I go? Look at him. He's saying, do I go or do I stay? He's debating. Or he's waiting for the killer to get there. He's not coming back for me, okay? So we can hang it up right now. If he was up, he would have came back. That's fine. I'm not mad about that. I don't want people to think I'm mad. I don't care. I would prefer him to go. I'm just saying he's either trolling or he's debating. Oh, do I go back? Do I go back? I'm the nappy boy. Ooh wee. Sit down, you take a look around, y'all know about that old music right there, babe. So, as people know, I get bored a lot, I guess. And I'm a programmer, okay? So I make websites for people, for businesses. And I make video game stuff. Now, obviously, I didn't go to school for 3D artwork or, and I don't know anything about animations, but if I have, it takes a team, right? But as a programmer, like me doing this, me making these buttons work, that's what I do, okay? I know my camera's a little big, but I like my camera to be a little big because people always say it's too small, so But you know, making these buttons work and things popping up and making this all this pop up, I do all that. And right here, I can tell you exactly how they did this. This menu right here, a lot of people probably don't care, but some people actually think it's interesting when I talk about programming and stuff because I know a lot of how this stuff works. This right here is made by the UI team. This menu right here. Every team has one, and they have this as a grid. So think of this as a grid. You have one row, and then you have one column. Okay, so this is a grid. This is how it's set up. If it was two grids, it'll be a row up here and a row down here. It'll be two rows and then two columns. Four columns. Four columns. Or they could have also split it down the middle, and this could be one side of the grid, and this could be another side. So this could be split in half as a grid. So you know, you think of it as a grid, right? Like tic-tac-toe, right? That's kind of how it's a grid. Or they use probably Flexbox, and that's how they position it, and they got a little padding right here. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty sick how they, you know. But so I got bored yesterday, and I started working on a. Well, let me show you on my website first. This is my website. This is my website I made by scratch. Let me show you all that first. Because this one, I took time on making and designing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I suck at designing. When I'm designing a website, it's horrible. I usually have people design websites for me, and then I go in and code it myself. Because that's how bad I am. Look, that's why I'm not a map designer. I wanted to go to school for map designer. But when it comes down to creativity in that part, not for me. Now, music, I'm creative when it comes down to writing music, but I just suck at, you know, knowing where to start when you're making a map because you're starting from nothing. It's like, what do you do? Like, how do I make a good map? What's something that the people are going to like? And then you got in the little detail and the dirt. I'm not creative, man, when it comes to making maps, bro. I'm just not. And it's challenging, too. Very challenging because there's a lot of detail into map design. Now, although it's pretty easy because you don't have to program, but so here's my website. This is what this took me 6 months, but this is actually my website. Like this ain't take me no day like this other one did. But I was just goofing around with this other one. I'm gonna show you. So this is my website for my studios, for my programming, for my mod for GTA 5 story mode. Because people know I do video game work too, which I've been doing that a lot recently. A lot of video game work stuff. A lot of mods and stuff for story mode games and Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5 and story mode games. You know, all story mode. I don't do online. I don't hack online. It's only story mode only. You know, and then there's another mod I've been working on because I want people that don't know how to program or understand code. I want them to be able to make their own mod from scratch without knowing any code, right? I've been working on it for about 3 months. And yeah, people can use AI, but I don't recommend using AI because first of all, well, if you don't understand what she's telling you, you're not gonna understand when something goes wrong to fix. Second of all, is I'm writing this code for all the newest Microsoft framework. Okay, so if you go to here, we're on 4.8. That is the latest framework you can go on. ChatGPT might give you code from 3.5 that no longer works. You using ChatGPT, not being a programmer, not trying to learn what it means, ain't gonna know what the hell is going on, right? Use it as a tool if you're serious about it, right? If you were serious about making something, use it as a tool. Learn, ask her what operators mean, the syntax, what this means. She'll break down each section that she sends you. She'll break it down. I'm telling you. I wish I would have had that. I probably wouldn't have went to school. I probably would have just used that, to be honest. It's a good tool. Just not good to copy and paste all the time, you know? I don't use it, me personally, because I went to school for this. But for websites and video game work, I went for 7 years because I had to go separate. Had to go for website first, then video games, which is dumb. But here's the UI. This is what I'm trying to make. This is what I am programming and making. People gonna be able to make their own mod just by drag and dropping some stuff in here that I'm putting in, generate code, and generates the code automatically for you. You can do some dialogues. You generate the code, and you can go down there and find the dialogue right now. Right there it is, right there. I can put anything I want in here, generate it again, it updates everything automatically. So it's a work in progress. It's it's a work in progress. It's gonna take a little while for us to get to a I'm nothing without my fans, without the 60,000 people that play my mod. Without their feedback and stuff, I wouldn't be. Their ideas and their feedback and everything has motivated me tremendously, and I have a good amount of downloads on my mod. Let me see, Tech Sim Casual Callouts. This is my mod right here for GTA Story Mode. There's a mod that allows you to be a cop called LSPDFR, and I make callouts for that. This is it right here. And I'm actually working on a police career mode. So you're gonna be able to. It's gonna keep track of all your stats. Everything, your traffic stops that you've done, shots fired, everything that you do, your rank, your experience, department. It's gonna save every single thing. Everything that you're gonna do in my pack, in my mod, is going to keep track. You're gonna be able to work shift work, make money, actually clock in. It's gonna know your last time you played. It's gonna have your career of the date you launched. This is your profile right here. This will be your profile function. It's a work in progress. Now I know what I'm doing. I know I might have to debug things, but I know what I need to do to make things work. But it's just gonna take. It's gonna be a lot of code. So I'm taking my time with it. Make sure I get it right. Make sure that take feedback from people. And then so yeah, this is my mod, and we have about 57,000 downloads on it. So these are people that are actively playing. I keep track of everyone that's playing. Now it shows downloads, but we probably have, these are 57,000 downloads, and we probably have active players. We probably have about 40,000 top people that are currently playing pretty much every day. Some people are, not all these people are playing actively, but they have downloaded it, and they have, we have pretty good ratings on it. So, yeah, and you can see, you can look at the callouts and see everything that matches up to what I have here, Fake Cop, which should be, they're named a little different on here. Kidnapping, Interstate Pursuit. There's kidnapping right there. Interstate Pursuit right there. Horse Pirate. Runaway Plane. Runaway Plane. Bar fights right there. Solicitation. That one took the hardest to work. I wrote all this by scratch. No help. Took me a year to develop everything. This call just came out last month, and it is. I'm gonna hate looking at it. It's 6 months of development. Not even joking. 6 months of development, crashes, bug fixes. There's 2 classes. This one handles a traffic stop. Basically, there's a hooker on the side of the road. She has a random chance to get in any vehicle she wants to get into. Once she gets in the vehicle, after it's completely random. There's like 40 random outcomes in this call out, as you can probably see from this. Once she gets in the car, it goes to the traffic stop, and basically the way I did it is there's a spook meter too. So if you get too close to her when she's down the street, you can spook her away. If you have your lights and siren on, you can also spook her away. And there's a traffic stop menu, a mod menu that you could ask the driver and them step out of the car. But the way I wanted to do this call out is an inspiration from Albo, a guy that made that was really, really big in the mod community back in the day. That he pretty much retired. But basically, the way I wanted to go about it is keep it as original as I can to him without getting copyrighted. This is all my original code. Is that they could be a couple, maybe they're married, and if they're married, they're gonna pull this story, and they're gonna tell. And when you ask the driver her name, he's gonna give you her real name, which is gonna match his last name because they're married. But so their stories are gonna match. That means you don't arrest them to the point system. If you do arrest them, you would lose points. That's gonna come hand in hand with my career mode. And then here they're strangers. So their stories are not gonna match up at all. They're gonna be lying to you. Then you know something's going on, right? So that's kind of where I was going about it. And it's a lot of code, but people are really loving it. And it was it was really, really tough to get. I mean, it's still in beta. This is in beta. This ain't out in full release. This is beta. I think. Yeah, the beta 1.0. I mean, I mean, I was having crashes. It took me probably about a month to fix most of the major bugs. It was a real headache. But we got it. We figured it out. No help. I didn't use AI. Actually, I will take that back. I didn't use AI, but I did contact one of my friends. He's a computer engineer. And he knows, coding and software and stuff really well. And I contacted him. I said, dude, I need your help. I was like, I can't figure this out. Like, I couldn't figure it out. I spent a week on it. I finally called him, and he's like, oh, you forgot this and this. I'm like, are you serious? I forgot one semicolon, and I just overlooked it. I don't know how, but I did. But let me show y'all my website that I made over the last night. I wanted to make something. I don't know. I get bored. I challenge myself all the time. Sometimes I go to Google. Find a website and just try to copy it. I was like, I want to make a website that's like out of space. So I'll just show you. Hold on. Where's it at? So I wanted to make a website that gave me an outer space vibe. Okay? And this is what I came up with. I was trying to challenge myself. I didn't know if I could do it. But I went to school for it, so I had an idea. Because I could take, random tags and design them as boxes and stuff. So I was like, how am I going to design stars? I was like, I could do everything else, but how am I going to design stars? Like, how am I going to put the background of stars? So I took a random div, a divider, and I made it 1 pixel, which is about the size of a star, and I made the stars white. So this is kind of what I came up with. Not bad. Don't worry about that. I'm still working on this gradient, so I could just comment this out for a second. This background. Don't worry about that. Let me comment that out for a sec. But this is about stars. Now, if you get close, you could obviously tell it's circles, right? It doesn't look like stars. I can focus on it more and really work on it. But the closer you get, it goes away because I have that by design because I don't want people to make it too obvious. Because they don't look perfectly stars, which I could make it like this if I want to. But from a far distance, you can't tell. I mean, you cannot tell they're not stars, right? And that's why I have it where you can't see it when you get close to it. Well, sometimes. But they're not they're faded, right? They kind of look like, because they don't really look perfectly like stars like this one does. Because they're far away, you can't really tell. I'm not really worried about it. But this is kind of what I came up with. And, I wanted to design something. I mean, obviously, I just started working on this yesterday just for the fun of it. So obviously, it's not done. This is jacked up. I mean, I just started with the design, right? And I have a little nice hover effect, some shadow effects and the buttons and the icon. But yeah, this is what I came up with. I wanted kind of an outer space vibe. And it kind of does look like maybe we got some sunlight coming in. And now I'm working on the planet. So this is what I'm working on now, is the actual planets. Yeah, I know I'm still working on it. It's not going to be in front of the screen. It's going to be in the back. Don't worry. But I'm working on I'm trying to design a planet of some sort, right? So that's what I'm working on. I got the right circle. I just need to get some right touches to it. So that's gonna be nice. Maybe add some white around it, and make it look like the, you know, the clouds and stuff. Still working on it. I just started working on it yesterday, so it's. I don't know what else I want to do to it yet. I'm still thinking, cause I'm just messing around, challenging myself. I had an idea for Outer Space website, and I'm like, I wonder if I could do something like that. Now, obviously I can. I went to school for it, but I didn't know exactly how I was going to do the stars. I wasn't sure. But the stars look good, and it animates. It moves. She's not gonna last long. She's not gonna last long. He waited. I didn't have any. I should have just went to another pallet. Should have went to Shack. You got nurses? I'm in the bottle lobby this game, but guess what? The MMR gets changed tomorrow. Hopefully the MMR be a lot better. Hopefully I get more of a challenge lobbies. People around my skill level or people that's better to make me better. The MMR gets changed tomorrow, man. I sure hope it's better. Because these teammates sometimes be these lobbies are be horrendous sometimes. He's fast as shit. Why is he tunneling me, bro? so worried about stepping in a trap. I keep out positioning myself. That's what it is. He's gonna tunnel me. He's gonna tunnel me. Hope you have fun tunneling me. He's only tunneling me too. Why I become a TTV? Is that why? That's probably why. Huh. 1v1 me then. Think you're that good? 1v1 me. 1v1 me, buddy. I'll give you something to tunnel. You're probably watching right now trying to get a reaction. Put money up, buddy. One v one. I'll pay. I'll pay if I lose. 1v1. I'll give you something to tunnel, bud. I'm just not warmed up yet, but I'll definitely 1v1 you. This person's just sitting here doing nothing, dude. These lobbies are fucking whack. They're all whack. Even the killer, they're all fucking garbage. They're just hiding in here. fucking lobby, bro. I just don't understand why people gotta target me. Like, he's only tunneling me. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's lucky I'm not warmed up yet. I would have ran his ass around the whole fucking map. Literally like my second game on. Money on the line though? I bet you I played good then. I just... It's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. That people... I don't know, I'm not even gonna talk about it right now. Swing and a miss! Oh, crap's trying to fake her the other way. Alright, we're gonna warm up. We're gonna lock in, bro. I can see getting tunneled. Like... I can see getting tunneled. But my whole team getting tunneled. But a lot of times, I'm getting tunneled for a few reasons. The first one is they're getting destroyed. And it's a good chase, and they just feel accomplished for whatever reason. Second thing is my name. They don't like TDBs. And the third reason, what was the third reason? I'm being targeted. For whatever reason. That's what makes me mad the most when I get targeted. When I get singled out and I'm the only one that gets tunneled, and for whatever reason they just don't like me. Let's say, hey, let's just target the best player in the game or the best player in this lobby. Let's get him out of the game. Like, congratulations, I guess. I don't know what point you're trying to prove, but that was literally my second game on. I am not warmed up yet, so I mean, congratulations. I mean, but I'm always down for a good 1v1 for money, though. You can't judge me off of a game that literally is my second game on, so I mean. Well, we're gonna lock in now. I'm done playing around. But they're changing the MMR, so hopefully it's better. It comes out Tuesday. Tomorrow. I probably won't be on until a little bit later tomorrow because we're getting the internet guys coming tomorrow. Internet guys coming tomorrow. And I'm getting 5G internet. Going from 1 gig to 5 gigs. It's gonna be fast. Just gonna camp that drone. Like, I don't understand why that guy last game was targeting me, tunneling me, that trapper, when I was the only one trying to do anything. The other team, my whole team was a bot. One guy was hiding in a locker. He got reported because I can't stand that shit. I don't care if he knew it. Probably shouldn't report him because probably he doesn't know it the game, but why is he in my lobby, huh? Like, it's always the guys getting tunneled that's actually trying to do something. And the ones that get to go is the ones that ain't doing shit. That's what it seems like, isn't it? Like that trapper probably only has maybe 100 hours in the game. No disrespect. I mean, I didn't play the game for 9 years. I have close to 8,000 altogether. But like I said, if he's judging me off that, one game, and it's my second game on for the day, and I'm not even warming up yet, then, I mean, that's gonna be easy $500 for me, I guess, if he takes the bet. I'm not gonna 1v1 him out of disrespect of, oh, I'm salty. No. I'm just saying, a lot of people judge me off of one game, and they're like, oh my god, you suck. Okay, let's go. Let's 1v1, a friendly debate. If I lose, I'll send you $500. And you ain't gotta give me shit. Because I don't like gambling, but I like sports gambling. I don't like go to like the casino and play slot machines, but I don't mind sport betting. I like betting on sports. It'd be a little friendly debate. I don't mind giving away money if I lose. See all the guitars back there? I'm not worried about it. I love giving money away. Love it. I love it, man. So how you would 1v1? People always ask me, how do you 1v1 in Dead by Daylight? Simple. So I would start in chase. I would set a timer, and it starts. The timer starts automatically, and I'll have it on stream and everything. It'll start automatically once the chase is started, and then we'll see how long I stay up for until I go down. And then we swap rows, and then I chase him, and then whoever has the shortest time wins. That's how you do it. Like I said, I don't mean no disrespect towards him. I mean, I just don't know why. I get targeted so much, and it's just, it's horrible. I mostly get targeted more than anything is when I have good games and good chases. If I loop them for like 3 gens, 2 gens, I'm getting tunneled. I mean, I'm getting camped, everything tunneled, everything. It's a GG for me. Probably not so much a GG, but she live. I mean, I could tell the trapper would do, but like once again, I didn't play good. But it was my second game on. I'm trying to warm up. I played a little bit better this game though. But also, it depends on what killer I'm playing against. Like Wesker, I don't play great against. Sometimes because of his aimbot power, dashing abilities, is annoying. She's offline, but I'm gonna follow her. I'm gonna add her though, cause she was good. I have a lot of girls on my friends list. That's her, right? Yeah. But yeah, so this is what I came up with yesterday, and I wanted to make it like an outer space website, and this is what I came up with. I'm working on that right now. The planet, one of the planets. It's gonna be behind here eventually, behind everything. I might have the stars repeat though. And nothing responsive yet, like my website is. I gotta do that one yet. I gotta do a generate code on that. I'm not worried about that right now though. I haven't been working on that one recently. I've been working on this. So I need to add an orbit as well. But I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that yet. What should I do next? I'm eventually gonna make this behind everything. We could do a box shadow. See how we have these little glowy effects? See how it lights up like that? It's a little box shadow. That looks good. And maybe we can make it animate like the stars. The stars is animated. That's a keyframe. So that is a keyframe. Right here. So I had those animated. So I gotta play around with the numbers here. Let's see. Let's do box shadow. And let's do we can do a RGBA. So we could try 40 pixels minus 20 pixels. So 40 pixels is gonna be for the left. Minus 20 pixels. We can try 80 pixels RGBA. Let's do for the red. So I want it to be less red, less green, and we could do blue. So we could stick blue. Blue would be maxed. So let's do like red 104, maybe 76 for the green, and then full blue. And for the opacity or alpha, we could do 0.4. So it's gonna be multiple colors for the box shadow. So I'm thinking 3 colors. Is this working? Let me make sure this is working. It's not gonna work until we finish writing the code for it. 15 pixels. Well, no. Yeah, let's try 15. Well, yeah, let's do 15 pixels for the top. 10 pixels and 100 pixels because that's gonna be vertically. And that's gonna be top and bottom, left, right. So I want it to give off a glow, almost like this. 15 pixels, 10 pixels, and 100 pixels. RGBA. So we got a red, green, blue, alpha. And maybe for the red, we can go lower on that. For the green, we can go a little bit higher, and then blue, we'll just do full blue again. And then for the alpha, these are the numbers I just have to play around with. Let's just try 0.15. So we'll give off a okay, that don't look too bad. Inset minus 60, no. Inset, yeah, minus 60 pixels, 40 pixels, 100 pixels, and then this one's gonna be inside RGBA 0.8. That's gonna be inside. So I want the inside to be darker, and I want it to give off a light like from the planet itself, as if there's something coming off of it. And then we're gonna try to recreate the moon too. We gotta put the planet behind everything. Okay, now let's do where's our so we called our main planet. Let's say main planet after. And here we'll say content. We'll say content position is gonna be absolute. So I need to put it behind, maybe. But yeah, yeah. So put absolute. We can do inset. Inset, we'll do inset minus 30 pixels. And then we'll do a border radius. So I want it to be 50%. 50%. And then we need a border. So we do border 1 pixel solid RGBA. And then we'll do, let's try 132, maybe for the green, 91, and then blue, we could just do full blue. Okay, so it's rounded. Box shadow, 00, 100 pixels, RGBA, 102, 74, 255 for blue, 1.2. Okay. And then maybe we can make it animate where it moves. So, dude, I don't really do animations like that. I did the stars. I made them random, but I don't really do animations like that a lot of times. So we can go in here. Let's just see. Let's go ahead and get keyframes. Let's call it float. Let's call it float planet. And let's say 0%, 100%, trans 0%, 100%, transform, translate, y, 0. Am I forgetting something here? Oh. What's next? I don't do animations a lot, so I'm kind of confused. I think, yeah, 50, 50%, and then transform, translate y, minus 20 pixels. Okay. Uh, what if I did? What if I did rotate up here? Okay, we'll keep it that for now. Orbit 1. let's do. Let's do. Trying to think how does it how does a planet look? I know what a planet looks like, but I don't know how it reacts. I know how it reacts, but like designing it is difficult. All right, so we can try 600 pixels, 180 maybe, 180. So for the height, no. Let's try a border color instead. So border color RGBA. So 126, 91 for the blue, 255, and then the alpha could be like 12. So we need it. So this looks okay. They can overlap and it's sitting right there. %. Background. Circle. So how I make these planets is I draw a circle. So how I did these, so I use a gradient, and I can do circle at. Hello? What? Yeah. Okay. Alright, give me a sec. Okay. Bye. Alright, bye. Yeah, I know, I heard you. Okay, bye. I'll do it in a second. Circle at, so we can try 30%. 30%. 30%. 30%. 30%. White. White. Uh, okay. don't know what I want to do with this. I mean, it looks good. This is difficult. Let's try. Fox Shadow. Animation. 5 seconds. Ease in, out, in and out. Alright, so now we need to do keyframes. %, transform at 50%, translate Y, minus 20, right? This is really difficult. Let me think about this for a second. I mean, it looks good, but getting all these numbers, I'm trying to think of these numbers, I'm like, difficult. Alright, let's try to dot plant it, position, absolute, border, radius, 50%, %, top, 23%. Circle at circle at 4, 2, 2, 2, 6, 6. What's the other color? Shoot, what's the other color? I think it's A, purplish color. Something doesn't seem right. Something don't seem right. Hmm. Okay. Filter blur one. Okay. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Where the hell is it at? I put it at the bottom. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Box shadow. 0, 0, 25 pixels. For ECBFF. Opacity 0.5. We're just trying to create little planets. And just trying to create them. I never done this before, like actual planets like this. I'm just trying to design them. But this looks nice. But I need to put it behind everything, which I will eventually. Put that down a little bit more. Alright. Purple dash glow. I think I have a purple glow. Should. Let's put it to the left at let's see, put it to minus left 250 pixels. And then we can do the bottom. Let's put it to the bottom at minus 200 pixels. RGBA 121. We can try bring the green. Let's take the green out. Full blue 0.2. What did I do? That's not what it's supposed to be like, but let's just keep going. We're probably gonna have to do. Just give it a blur. Alright. What's next? What's next? Blue. So what should we put blue over here? On this side? That's a jacked up moon, but fuck it. We can make it better. Let's put the blue absolute to everything else. Let's try 500 pixels. Make it a little bit bigger. At the right side, so let's put it to the right at minus 250, and then we'll put to the top at 5%. It's not gonna pop up until we put the color in. Border radius 50% with a background. RGBA. Let's do 50. Should take the red out. I think the blue color for I think 255 and 0.15. I think that's blue. Yeah, because I took all the red out pretty much. Brought down the green, full blue, and then pass it. And then we'll do the same thing with this. We'll give a filter blur 120 pixels. It looks good. We're getting there. It looks pretty sick. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know how to make planets. I don't know how to make planets. We gotta work on that moon, and I gotta put everything behind it. It still looks pretty cool, though. This looks really good. Someone's here. I'll be right back and get some more coffee. Is it difficult to put stents in? Is it like open heart surgery? Oh. And what's the stent supposed to help with? Blood flow? But they put you under for it, huh? They put you. Did it hurt? Did he say what the pain felt like? Who took him to the hospital? Hmm. And what did they say to him when they got to the hospital? Oh, they knew, huh? They knew something was up, huh? Is St. Joe a better hospital? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that you called, what, yesterday? Yeah. I tried calling you. I didn't get an answer back, so I'm calling you back, see how you're doing. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing good too. Besides it being so hot. uh, yeah. So yeah, I'm just hanging out. Just gonna relax for the evening and go back to work tomorrow and yeah. So how's Jack doing? That's good. Well, yeah, so I will give you a call later then. See how you're doing. Alright, love you. Bye. Alright. Mamma mia.
My wife asks me all the time, what you thinking about? And she's absolutely baffled when I say nothing. Because her brain has 17 tabs open. 3 that are frozen, 2 that's playing music, 1 that's stuck on something I said back in 2014. Mine, my brain's parked. Like a semi-truck at a rest stop. I mean, engine off, curtains closed, driver asleep. Me and guys can completely turn their brains off. Women, they lay down, let their brain conduct a 4-hour staff meeting about everything that's happened that day, the day before, and every dumbass thing I've said, she mistakenly said I do. Could we do the over?
And I'm tired of spending all my time alone. Told you that I realized all I ever wanted, and it's killing me to be so far away. Toaster bath. How do people come up with these names, bro? Math dude. I told you so. The man switch. How'd she know I was there? She's stream sniping? Where'd she come from? I thought she went that way. Let the slugging begin. I would have done a CJ tech on him, but it's a nurse. Oh my god. There's no way this is funny for anybody. They call and she's gonna call this a win. Bruh. And you call this a win? Enjoy your little short blood points though. That's I guess win is more important, huh? You should be able to get off the hook, man. I'm gonna give her something to slug about now. You're never gonna improve as a game if this is how people play. Never. I don't want to hear anyone say, "Oh, it's their playstyle." No, fuck that, bro. You know, playstyle, bro. Good hit. Bro, just do it, Jen. Oh my god. I'm pissed now. I need somebody to help me put pressure on another Jen. I hope the MMR is so much better than what it is, man. Oh my god, bro! mean, they can't stay alive long at all. But he did keep the game going. Not much I can do now. He's just slugging, dude. I can't stand people that play like this. Why? Is this fun? Oh my god, I don't know how they're still alive. Holy shit. Yeah, it's not a good spot. What are you doing? You should just ran. Let's go! She don't know you're there. Yeah, GG's. And people call this a win. People call this a win. There's no way people play like this, dude. There's just no fucking way people play like this. I don't know how they expect to get better when they play like when they just play like this in a bot lobby. Like, oh my god. Of course you can't message him because he's a fucking coward. People that play like this, they're cowards, man. You can never message them because they're cowards. I want to tell them what this dog shit player they are. There's no reason to play like that, dude. I don't care how bad or how good you are. I'm sorry. I don't respect people that play like that. I never will. Pathetic, man. Absolutely pathetic. I don't even know who this is. What the hell is this? Okay, that's fine. I mean, slugging with the nurse? The nurse is an idiot. I mean, okay. You're slugging in a bot lobby because the MMR is absolutely trash. And you're slugging with a nurse. Bro, what are we doing? And then everybody that plays like a dickhead, they always have their shit. They either have their in-game name anonymous, or you can't message them or whatever. Because they're cowards, man. Only cowards play like that. They're dog shit players, man. They're never gonna improve at the game. That's just bottom line. I just don't know how people can call that a win. I've been playing 9 years and I don't think I've ever slugged one person. Again, I'm not telling people how to play the game, but if you want to get better, that's not the way to go. Just saying. Again, not telling people how to play the game, but if you're serious about the game and you're serious about getting better at looping or gaining pressure by patrolling gens, then I can help you. I can show you tips and tricks. But slugging is not going to improve your gameplay, your performance. Anybody can slug, but getting more hooks to me, would be more satisfying if you're a killer. It's like if you escape, you can escape and not do nothing in the game because your teammate did all the work, you know what I mean? Don't drop my pallet. He said because he wants to win. Okay, I get that, but the new MMR, I think they're gonna go based off your hooks now. That's not gonna work as much. I just feel like if you want to improve, to get better, there's a different way you can go about it. Yeah, I'm not salty. I'm trying to help newer players. Here we go again. I love this MMR, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I not make that? What are you doing in the fucking basement? Oh my god. What are y'all doing? Like, do a fucking gen. That guy's drunk. Oh, you're... Oh my god. Oh my god. Game's over. I mean, these lobbies are chalk, bro. These lobbies are just chalk. We're going second hook. Shag Palace gone. I mean, he doesn't break pallets either. Kind of crazy. I was hoping that window was gonna be in this fucking room. What are you doing? game's over. Might as well just have fun with it. What the fuck? He just stood there. Alright, here we go. Slugging time. She don't have a plan. I hate Trickster, dude. I hate him or her. Dude, what is she? There's the pallet right here. The pallet right here. What are you doing? I want to see if he fucks with me. See what he does. Think he's gonna troll me? Oh, the weak freaking animation. Yo, oh, your boat. That boy bail. Alright, so let me finish working on this site I was working on, like a little space website. So people know I am a programmer, so I make mods and video game stuff and websites. And I had this idea, because this is my website right here. Where's it at? This is my website right here. It looks good. It took me about 6 months of development with JavaScript and everything, and it's nice. JavaScript wasn't too bad. But let me go ahead and make sure that I don't know. I had an idea for an outer space website, so I started working on this yesterday. I just had an idea. It looks good. Like, I got the little moon right here. It's my little moon. What I might do for the moon, I think, what I might do for the moon, though, is add some, like, little particles, like little white, like little dots, to kind of get more off of a moon. You know how the moon kind of has that little rough feel into it? I might do that. Let's do, I think we have a dot scroll, down, SCR, I think I spelled it right. SCR, we'll say position, absolute, we'll position that down, right, at about 7%. Let's move that over to the right, bottom, bottom, we could do about bottom at 35 pixels maybe instead of percent. So scroll to explore. So we'll put that about 35 pixels. Display flex. Align items center. And then we'll do gap 15 pixels. Transform, rotate at approximately 90 degrees. So let's rotate that 90 degrees. 90 degrees, and then the hardest thing of the website so far was getting the stars. Designing the stars was very, very. I mean, some math, not a lot of math, but a little. It was really. I had to make it from scratch, and it was pretty difficult. Not gonna lie. It was hard. It was hard to get it to generate properly. But I went to school for this, so it wasn't too hard. I just didn't know exactly how I was going to go about doing it, because I don't want people to have performance issues. It's not going to be a website that I'm making for anybody. It's not going to be a website that is going to go on the internet. It's just, I had an idea yesterday. Hey, I just had an idea yesterday about, an outer space map, website, main homepage, and I was like, I wonder if I could do something like that. And then in a little while, we're gonna work on the responsiveness, and work on getting it to work on mobile devices and all that stuff. But maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll sell the template. Like I said, I write all my stuff from scratch. Come up with ideas. Now the only templates I don't sell is if templates I'm copying. Now I'm gonna explain why I copy some stuff. Does it go live? No. I do it for a learning curve. I do it to challenge myself. So what I do is I go to these website builders, these website builders that you can go online and get a template. I go on there and look at the templates and try to recreate their templates from scratch. Because as a programmer, we have to keep, the more code we write a day, the better our skills become. The more we memorize code. All that stuff, right? I thought the dog was gonna make it. I fucking hate that damn dog. I thought he was gonna make the pallet, but he didn't. Bill, what are you doing, Bill? Billy Bill. I thought that dog was gonna make the pallet in time, so that's why I bought the bag. I probably shouldn't have done that. But anybody that knows how to program websites or video game stuff, mods, get with me, man. Well, I mean, yes, it would be nice to have another programmer to help me work on my projects, but what I really need is a designer, someone that can design stuff for me, UI menus and design websites and let me build them. Someone that can design UIs and stuff like that, you know, menus and stuff. While I code it, I just need a designer, and I think that would help for covers and mod covers and stuff, art covers. I mean, having another programmer wouldn't be bad though, to help me, you know, speed up the progress on my mods. All right, all my stuff from scratch. Usually when I get stuck, I just try to figure it out. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 weeks for me to figure out a bug and to figure out what's going on to fix it. It all depends. I want my money back. I want you to lick my booty crack. I want you to suck my tennis cock. And my pussy too. I freaking hate you. I want my money back. I want you to lick my booty crack. You play, Daddy, you play, yes. She didn't, oh my fucking god, she swung through that shit? There's no way you swung through that shit, right? Oh my god, Bill. Why he quit? What are you doing? What are you fucking doing? Bro, this game is so fucking broken sometimes. She's bugged, bro. What is this shit? What are you doing? Are you serious right now, bro? I gotta play better though. I'm not playing my best, but it sucks playing against killers that you have to worry about 2 entities, like AI and the doggy dog, and I hate that shit. serious right now? Like, how the fuck that dog just like lock onto me, bro? Okay, let's work on this a little more. I knew he was gonna leave. It's all right, cause I wanna work on this some more. This is becoming interesting. I don't know what to do with it yet, though. We're just messing around. All right. Let's try. So scroll to explore. Transform organ. Transform organ right center. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I think I'm. Let's see. Well. Huh? And we're gonna make it responsive too. We're gonna work on that here in a minute. Make it work for mobile. Cause right now, if we go to small screens, horrible, right? It looks good on big screens, sorta. We just gotta fix this button right here. I don't know what's going on with that button. I'm probably gonna put this behind everything. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll get to it. I'm gonna figure it out. But we'll go into here and go into here, and you'll see on iPhone it looks like looks bad. It's not responsive. That's why. So how I do things for responsive, the first thing I'll do to when I'm starting to work on my it's called breakpoints. So I go to responsive, and what I do is I go from desktop and I start scrolling in. As things start to collapse, like once we get to here, we would move this. We would shrink it down. Or once this touches this, then we need to collapse it, right? Because now it's collapsing against other objects and other stuff. We don't want that. Obviously. So we'll finish doing the scroll, and then we need to figure out why this ain't behind everything. This needs to be sitting behind. I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't know. Like I know, like I went to school for this, but like I never done like this kind of website with particles and I designed this stuff. But I'm not really sure why. I thought I set it up for it to sit behind, but I'm not really sure. I have to go look at my code and look and see what's going on. So let's do scroll down span, and let's get the color oh shoot. So let's put that to like a purplish, greenish, grayish color. Let's do a font size. Let's try 9 pixels. That might be too big or too small. Too small. We'll go 9 pixels for now. And then letter spacing, we'll do 3 pixels. And then what we'll do is we're gonna give this a gradient, I think. So we'll do gradient, linear, gradient, and we'll do 90 degrees. 90 degrees. We'll do we'll do a color, and then we'll do transparent. So we'll do a hex color 8D5 AFF transparent. Alright, we need to figure out why this ain't sitting behind, though. I don't know what's going on with that. Should be Z index. So hmm. My primary button. We need to adjust the other button too. Stars. Okay, it's this right here. It actually looks really cool. So what we'll do, let's try to give this a Z index of 1. 1000 minus 1. Cause that minus 1 put that above that. What if we do there we go. There we go. That looks fucking sick, bro. That looks fucking sick. Now this button, don't know what's going on with this. Way too close. Kind of interfering. So let's go find that button. Let's bring that down a little bit. We also got to work on this as well. I did that by design though. I kind of had them close together because 8 planets, 42 galaxies underneath that, and then welcome to the possibilities. So I kind of did it, but I feel like it's kind of close. And I think that is this. So I could just leave that like that, but let's do that for now. Let's go find this button. So that's gonna be our secondary button. Could be this right here. And let's say bottom, padding, bottom. No, margin, bottom. Should be margin. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me go double check. so it should be. What if I did? What if I did display like that? And let's give this some more space right here. The journey to unknown. That's gonna be a description. Let's just go ahead and say just playing around with things here. There we go. Let's do 15. And that arrow, let's put the arrow right here. We're going to have to play around with the values again. And that's going to be the span. So that's going to be hero buttons span, right? Should be hero button. Oh, shoot. Should be hero button span. What if it's, um, okay. Okay. So, should be able to do. playing around with it. Is it gonna be? Come on. Margin level, I want to bring it down a little bit, but it's not coming down. We'll have to do. There we go. Just gotta play around with it. Alright, let's make it responsive now. And this. we go. Playing around with it, man. And all right, for mobile device. Now for a hamburger menu. Where the hell is it at? It's there. I gotta see what I did wrong. Still ain't showing up. Fuck, man. I got color white. Fuck! I don't know what the fuck's going on with this shit. I'm actually really confused. I never had this problem before. Not showing up right here. Just show up right here. I literally have the same thing right here. I mean, I could try it, copy it from my other one, but it works. I mean, it's right here. Oh my god. I've done this so many times. Don't know why it's not showing. If I type something, it shows. Let's try. I have to look this one up. I'm having issues. I don't know. I rarely have to look things up, but I'm generally just fucking confused. Finally. I was forgetting to display block, so let's put that to none. Put it on a mobile device. Got menu. There we go. So now it should only be showing for mobile now. Perfect. And it works. I forgot. That was my fault. Sometimes you gotta look things up, man. It's part of being. I usually don't have to look things up very often, but I was generally like, what am I forgetting, dude? Like, forgot that display block. Once you learn how to read the code, though, and you look at it, you're like, oh shit. Okay. So we're gonna have to design this. We're gonna have to design these links. So I'm gonna use the same links, and we're gonna drop them down, and then we'll do display block for them, make them vertical, all kind of stuff. All right. And we're gonna do that now, actually. So usually I use 2 sets. Okay. So, um, 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 actually, no. Um, no. No, get rid of this. Let's keep the links up there. Let's do nav button. Let's disable this. And let's take these and let's work on these. So, what we need to do, so it's going to work. So desktop will keep the links the same. What we're gonna do is we say we have when screens get to 800 and below, run this code. So we can adjust whatever was in here, and it's not gonna affect the desktop. So what we'll do, we'll say mobile navigation. And now we can design it. So we need to make them vertical. We need to bring a little background for them. So we're gonna unlink it. So we're gonna say nav links. So we'll unlink them. Top, we want it to be all we want it to be 80% from the top. Left, we made all the way to the left. We need to make them vertical. Let's make the width. So when you're working with mobile, you want to use you want to use percents, not pixels. Because mobile device, it'll get weird if you start using pixels. Padding, 20 pixels. So let's give it some padding. Actually, it's too small. Or too close. Let's bring it. Let's bring them vertical. Okay. Let's make it 25. We could have it coming from the right. And we need to have it linked up to this when you open it. So we'll do a gap. We'll do a border. 1 pixel solid. RGBA. 255, 255, 255, 0.1. And then we'll do border radius. 18 pixels for that. We'll round some edges. Background. RGBA. 5520. And then we'll do 0.95. So we'll give it a background. So this, and then what we'll do is we can make it where it's touching. And we'll give it a blur. Let's do 25. That might be too much. No? And what we'll do is we'll do let's do transform, translate Y, 20 minus 20 pixels. So we can bring it up there. Now it's touching. Doesn't work yet. Opacity 0, because we're gonna have that in JavaScript. Visibility hidden. Transition 0.4 seconds. Dot nav links. So now we already have the JavaScript part added in for the active. We could just call in that active state, so when we hit the button, it works. So we have to say dot nav links dot active, and then we'll say transform translate Y, I think 0. Opacity is going to be 1. Visibility, it's going to be visible. Should work. How's Usually I do mobile first. Let's move that over. No. Yeah. 25 pixels. And then we'll do line items. Looks a little better. What's next? 100%. Like I said, we're using percents now. We're not using pixels. Now for our H1 font size, clamp 52 pixels, 15 view width, 80 pixels. That's usually what I do for iPhones. How's that look now? Closer. Maybe now for the description. Hero description. Font size 15 pixels. Dot space art. Dot space art. We'll use pixel for this. We'll try 230. Let's play around with this. 230 230 pixels. That don't look right, does it? We'll go with it. We could try 70%. Opacity. I don't know if I like that. Maybe. Because it's too far. You can't see the moon. I'll play around with that. I might bring that down to 200. What if I do 200? What if I do 150? What if I do 200? What if I do minus 150? What if I do that instead? I like that more. We're gonna go with that. What's next here? Dot main planet. So main planet. Um, 230. We can try with 350. orbit, 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 orbit 2. We can probably do 420 for the outer one. 190. Dot space stats. Margin top. I don't know if I like that, but we'll try it. Just trying different things here for mobile device. I want to make sure everything fits in. Let's try 20 pixels. For desktop and for mobile. So as you can see, looks good. I guess you can't really see the moon though. Kinda. Logo. Make it smaller, I guess. For the 8 pixels, 16 view width, 68 pixels. That primary button, secondary button. Display content. sit, think. I think we're done besides JavaScript. I mean, it looks good. Looks good. I came up with I wanted to make so yesterday I came up with the idea just to try to see if I can make something like out of space. I mean the planets could be better, the moon could be better, but going off the top of my head, I mean it's difficult, man. It's a lot of numbers. I got a headache. My buttons all fucked up, uneven and shit. This is nice. We'll see how it looks on mobile device. Could probably move these over a little bit more. But I have the arrow pointing that way, so this is fucked up. I don't know what I did with this little fucking planet. This looks really good though. This was hard. So it's responsive on all devices. And that's because I use breakpoints. And then I use 500 pixels, so when they get below 500 pixels, we change some things. When we get to 800 pixels, we change some things. And when we get to desktop, to I think that's supposed to be it. 1,000. There we go. Or yeah. I'll probably be on a little bit later tomorrow because we got I'm going from 1 gig internet to 5G. It's gonna be a lot faster with the new internet. But yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad of a website. All right, I'm gonna go lay down and get some food. All right, 'cause you gotta. Well,